then you can see blind, blind, blind. And so you just kind of hold your steering, and then now you can see where you're going. Easy diagonal across the track. Adding lots of throttle, you would be tracked right here all the way to the right edge. Or not, I don't mean like nibbling the grass, but I usually leave a little bit of a safety margin. And you can see some stuff along the edge of the track. There's marbles there, meaning, rubber bits.
Yep.
So I'm not one to put my tires right on the white line because I'm not racing. So braking markers here, lined again. So you're braking in an uphill, it's compressing the car. Wait, wait, wait. So hold track right, hold, hold, hold. Now turn. And you don't want to get the front edge of that curb. And this is almost like a double apex, and you can track all the way out here, and then you come in again and you're apexing at the blend line. And I'd say that was a pretty good apex. And then as you come up here, you want the car straight as it unweights, comes back down. Now you're on the right edge of the track, throttle, throttle, throttle. And this is one where you see those trees ahead of you, and it's scary. So you just, with some seat time and some repetition, you learn, I really can wait until 2. Oh, I think I can wait until 1.5. Yeah, you know what? I can actually wait until 1 because this is uphill. And then you're easing off. There's actually a turn-in arrow telling you to turn. And you want to go pretty late here, taking the left side, holding left, 1,000, now turning right, catching toward the bottom of this curbing, letting it straighten out. That's pretty much, I would get more to left edge.
Over here.
Yeah, but that's just me, that's how I like to do it. And then of course you have to be hard on the brakes here. And this is the double apex, so you might nibble a little this curb. Then I wouldn't track out, I would stay here, then probably take this other apex and then start straightening out and going up the hill. But there you'll see it done many, many different ways. And then this is another passing zone. So you track left, you point over the roof, somebody passes you, or you take a pass to the right side. And of course, throttle, throttle, throttle. And now, downhill. So braking markers will help you determine when to start braking. And then you're probably off the brakes at about the cone or a little after. And then turning in, you want to take this one pretty late, so you're taking the second half of the curbing. And then you're probably holding this, and then taking this one kind of late. Steering wheel steady, I come out about halfway, all the way over, and set up. And this is another late one. Eyes are up. Here's where, and about to the middle, then back over. This is your cue that you're going to be turning in. Good. You start to see the curving, you know where it is. Lane apex, out about to the middle. Back over, and then setting up for the right, nibble a little bit of this curb, and the next curb, eyes are up, nice easy diagonal over to track out, and then this one you want to turn probably a car length after the cone, so you'd be hard on the gas here, some brakes, you need less brake than you think because you're scrubbing quite a bit of speed going up the hill. You take the last third of this curbing right about here, about a car width out, and then late turn in here. And I might go almost to the middle of the track, out and back. And just as we see the guardrail come up, start to turn. So you're a little bit late there.
Yeah. That was and when we were standing there, I was like, if you start seeing the curve.
So you would track all the way out, and then you probably hold the steering wheel and it brings it right back over here. And then turn. Track all the way out. And then you just hold that steering wheel at speed and it'll probably just bring you right back around in a nice arc. holding the steering wheel steady for some of those turns because it's very smooth and you're not doing a lot of inputs, you're not upsetting the car. So throttle, 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 a little bit of a downhill here. So I like to press the brakes a little bit, then turn in. I would probably take about half this curb. You could probably take most of it. Eyes are down the track, easy diagonal to the other side, throttle, 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 and then very late brake. The braking ends in the uphill here, so hard on the brakes, turning late, look up the hill, and then car comes out just a little bit, and then you would wind it back in for the second apex, and then I would probably be middle of the track. Your pit signal out, and we'll go pit in. And we don't normally have time for that because there's so much walking back and forth that it burns up a lot of the time. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, doing that was helpful.
And then this is how you're going to pit in. So you'll be slowing down, and then when you see that orange cone and those cones pointing, there's a break in the guardrail you can't see till you're just about on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to take a hard left here. And and then you want to stay on this side of the cones. And the cars coming onto the track are on that side of the cones. And then you can go whichever way you need.